so far as I know. And I think that has to do with the fact that something very peculiar happened on the left. And so in many ways, this is a response from an older left to what is viewed as almost certainly a very brief, very intense, and very crazy bout of bad judgment, I would say, from the American left. It's not that these strains haven't been present before, but what's really new to me is the idea that this new sort of woke network, which practices something which I've called left-Carthyism, has invaded the major organs of civil society. And the most important examples of this, I would say, first and foremost, is not the universities, but the major media companies that form our sense-making network, so news bureaus, let's say. The next thing that's infected, in my opinion, is the tech companies that are public-facing, which are under constant pressure to show that they are sufficiently in line with what are called progressive values, but I think most of us with a longer timeline would say are very regressive values. In the intelligence community, which scares me no end, almost certainly has a relationship with these tech companies, given that we deposit all our secrets into our Gmail accounts and our browsing histories, as you were just talking about in your latest plug. All of these things come together in what I call TIM, technology, intelligence, and media. The universities are certainly a serious problem, but I think the most important problem is that we can't trust our sense-making organs because, as I tweeted out today, the New Yorker, ran a tweet saying conservative orators like Milo Yiannopoulos, Ben Shapiro, and Richard Spencer, and then ... And I thought, wow, I mean, you just put Ben Shapiro next to Richard Spencer as if none of us are going to notice what you just did. This has gotten really dirty, really negative, and conservatives have complained about excesses on the left for a long time, and I think that's been fair. But I also think that there have been a lot of excesses on the right. What we're seeing is something really, really new. The new left is much more dangerous, and I think those of us on the old left, who weren't happy with some of these strains before, take it upon ourselves to say, how do we clean this up? This is, in some sense, our problem. And that was not fair to do to you. So if the New Yorker's not going to apologize to you, I would prefer not to apologize. I'm just going to fight back because it's just not right.